Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, lukemick here, and this is my late review for Out of the Furnace. So Out of the Furnace is a movie that I almost missed. It really, I guess, didn't do too well at the box office. It's been out for a couple of weeks now, and it wasn't really playing in many theaters near me. There was one theater that I could make it to that was playing it, and man, am I glad I went to go see this movie, because I almost didn't. This movie was very, very good, and if you guys haven't noticed, it's very split on Rotten Tomatoes. Half the critics liked it, half the critics didn't like it, and even half the users liked it, and half the users didn't like it. So, going into this movie, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot. I was just, going to go see it, just, get it off the checklist. But I actually really, really enjoyed this movie. So basically, it stars Christian Bale and his brother Casey Affleck. And what this movie is about is Christian Bale is an iron worker in, I'm going to say Pittsburgh, somewhere in that area. And he has a rough life. He's just a normal guy, just a nice guy, doesn't really cause any trouble, but things just aren't very good for him. He's definitely lower class. And his brother Casey Affleck gets involved with some very bad people, which is pretty much Woody Harrelson, in this sort of, not street fighting, but just like these backyard fights, these ring fights, where a bunch of people bet money on the winner and everything. And of course, Christian Bale doesn't like the path that his brother's going down, so he wants to do something about it. He needs to fix it. He needs to help his brother. And the movie is just very dark, very depressing, and so good. It's just a great movie. The performances are just off the wall. I mean, Christian Bale just hits that out of the park. He is always good, and he's just great in this movie. I really believed his character. I really cared for his character. He just seemed like a normal guy who was having a tough time, so I felt very invested with the characters and their situation. Casey Affleck, who played Christian Bale's brother in the movie, was terrific as well. He played a U.S. Army vet, and, you could really tell that he was a broken man. He had a lot of problems. He's the one that did get involved with the fighting and all the other bad stuff. And I just really bought his performance. I really cared about his character because Christian Bale cared about his character. And he really sold it to me. Casey Affleck was just great in this movie. Haven't really seen him in anything else. I'll definitely be checking out Gone Baby Gone. Another person I gotta mention is Woody Harrelson, obviously. He plays the main villain, the psychopath, and, he's really a menacing guy in this movie. You can see that from the first scene, which is just directed beautifully, by the way. He does a very bad thing in the beginning, and it really, shows you who his character is and what he's all about. And I always buy Woody Harrelson in his roles, and he was just great in this movie. I mean, Willem Dafoe is in it, Sam Shepard, Zoe Saldana. Lots of people are really in this movie. It has an incredible cast. The only person, though, that I really have to kind of complain about is Forest Whitaker. And I like Forest Whitaker. I liked him in Panic Room and stuff like that. But he does this fake accent in the movie, which most people do, but I just not buy his accent. He played a police officer, and I just didn't really buy into his performance. I don't know. And he wasn't in it a whole lot, but I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of his performance. That's all I can say. The movie is also directed just very, very, very well. I mean, it was a beautiful looking movie, and one of the scenes in the beginning, the camera, the way it just zooms out was just so great. You can really see the intensity and everything. This guy, I did not see Crazy Heart. I don't know the director's name, but like I just said, I didn't see Crazy Heart. I'll definitely be checking it out because this guy is truly talented. So, overall, Out of the Furnace, I thought was an excellent movie. I thought the pacing was good. It is a little slow burning, but I feel like that gave me the time to really get into the characters and feel invested and really start to care about all of them. All the performances were just very good, except, like I said, Forest Whitaker, directed just beautifully. It is seriously a very good movie, and I don't know why people are so split with this one. I'm going to give the movie, I think, 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was very, very good. If you guys haven't seen it yet, definitely try to check it out before it leaves theaters because it was very good. The story, everything. I loved this movie. So guys, this is lukemick signing off. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you later.